Hello there! In this video, I'm going to share a few things that I'm sure you don't know or haven't heard before. If anything particularly interests you, be sure to let me know in the comments afterward. All right, let's go! Not all ancient gladiators were male. In fact, female gladiators, known as gladiatrix by modern scholars, existed in ancient Rome, though they were rare compared to males. There is strong evidence of female gladiators in art, laws, and written accounts. For example, Roman historians Cassius Dio and Tacitus wrote about female gladiators in the 1st century BC, and during the reigns of emperors Nero, Titus, and Domitian. The first celebrity chef focused on plate presentation. Marie-Antoine Carême, who lived from 1784 to 1833, is considered the first celebrity chef. Carême was one of the first modern chefs to focus on the appearance of food presentation. He presented dishes in the shapes of pyramids, waterfalls, and famous monuments. He also emphasized complementary flavors and pairings in presentations, and was one of the first chefs to reduce the size of portions, especially for large banquets. A double sunrise flight once existed. What I mean is, Qantas Airlines from 1943 to 1945 used to operate a flight from Australia to Sri Lanka, where passengers could see the sunrise twice. This so-called double sunrise service often lasted over 30 hours, with passengers seeing the sunrise twice. 1943, by the way, was in the middle of the Second World War. This might not surprise you, but Winston Churchill, the British Prime Minister during World War II, was a very heavy smoker. He smoked throughout the day, including during work, meals, and meetings. Churchill's smoking habit was so great that his wife Clementine designed a bib for him to wear in bed to prevent him from burning his pajamas. Good for her. Plants grow faster with sounds around them. Plants can't hear sound like humans, but they can feel vibrations from sound waves. These vibrations are similar to those caused by wind, water, animals, and insects in nature. More specifically, sound waves increase the rate of transportation within plant cells and stimulate the opening of leaf stomata. The longest official name for any country in the world is that of the UK, also known as the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. The UK is made up of multiple smaller countries in its region, including England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. Did you know that the longest year in history was 445 days long? It occurred in the year 46 BC when Julius Caesar reformed the Roman calendar, adding extra days to synchronize it with the solar year, making that year significantly longer than usual. Historians often refer to it as the Year of Confusion. A group of owls is called a parliament. Its term is used because owls are often considered to be wise. A grouping of owls have also been called a congress or a stare. However, the term parliament became the most common after the 1950s children's book The Chronicles of Narnia was published. Muscle memory. You've heard of it, yes? It's a real thing, and it's the ability to regain muscle mass and perform motor skills more easily after a period of inactivity. This explains why a piano player can play a whole piece of music flawlessly without reading sheet music, or why you can still ride a bike today, even if you hadn't ridden one in years. Some historical accounts suggest the first restaurant was opened by a soup vendor. According to legend, a soup vendor named A. Boulanger opened the first restaurant in Paris in 1765. The sign above his shop advertised restoratives, or restaurants, in French, which is where the word restaurant comes from. The French verb restaurer means to restore or refresh. Boulanger's establishment served mostly bouillon or restorative broths. I know that we highlighted Prince's high creative output on another video, but did you know that he played all 27 instruments on his debut album? The album is called For You and was released in 1978. Among the instruments he played and recorded were 4 different types of guitars, electric and acoustic pianos, 6 different synthesizers, and 12 various types of drums. Prince was also a self-taught musician who began playing the piano at age 7. Africa is called the cradle of humankind because it is said that human life originated there. Fossils found in Africa show that humans, gorillas, and chimpanzees evolved there. The earliest known Homo sapiens fossils are from Morocco and South Africa and date back to around 315,000 years ago. Did you know any of that? We always have a great time finding facts like these for you. If you have any you'd like to contribute, let us know in the comments below. Thanks.